What's up, dudes? It's Molly Marcella. I'm here today to bring you a challenge. I hear chunga. I just heard chunga. Or maybe chumba. I'm here to bring you a channeled reading. Anything I say is part of your message. Spirit already wants to talk. I have the big giant Ace of Cups here, filled with names. Now, if you resonate with any of these names, Spirit wants whoever is resonating to take a master class from David Lynch. And so David Lynch did a master class before he passed. And Spirit wants all of us to learn from the master. And he has accepted his next mission. All right. So let's see who we see. Any names that you see that you may resonate with, Spirit is working with these people. So I'm an activated Starseed and a unicorn this morning. Spirit is gonna give messages to specific people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a name. I start. Here it is. Kelly. If you resonate with the name Kelly, hello, darling, who just appeared? I'm going to type Kelly into a search of past readings. So let's see what you got. My computer is just getting started. Kelly. All signs. Kelly green is blue. Need replacement. Low, go again. All right. What animal does Spirit want to show you if you resonate with this message? You have two. You have frog and sea serpent. All right. Let's type in frog. Frog. Aquarius. Frog and elk can't stop howling at the moon. They're total fogs. Capricorn. Swamp frog in the seamstress. All right. Sea serpent. I'm going to type in sea. Aries. Yakal ender. Girl for all seasons. Magically just materialized. Disco chicken's duckling gets 3 different seasons. Newsflash. The right producer is about to see a whole bunch of untapped potential waiting to manifest. Aries Capricorn. Hey, Batman, turn on the searchlight. Ready to go to Sin City. It's official. Hey, kitty, the old man by the sea fell in love. All right, now let's do serpent. Capricorn. Serpentine smiles. Blonde ambition, express yourself. All right. Message from Divine Feminine Showgirls. If you resonate with the name Kelly. Message for Divine Feminine Showgirls. If you resonate. Okay. There's just like Danish butter cookies might mean something. The Thames. All right. Faith. All right, let's type in faith. Faith. Scorpio. Have faith. Excitement is coming. Take a trip with a friend. All signs. Yo foo man. Chew on this and have faith. XO Kilroy. All right. Next message. If you resonate with Kelly. You have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. All right, let's hear about it. It goes down to relationship. Aries, God's honest truth. They lied about and cheated on this feminine the whole relationship. Karma. The Selkie and the Kelpie understand this destined relationship. Power couple, Wheel of Fortune, win. Aries, they want a loving and supportive relationship before they lose you forever again. Divine truth. Pisces, they want a loving and supportive relationship. Leo, King of Pence is ready for new loving relationship. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. All right, purpose. Gemini, Aries. It's finally starting. Purpose fuels passion. Aries. Cried all night long. Realized they ripped on and left out an innocent person on purpose. Here's how the story ends. Canadian Demon was a huge bitch on purpose. The end. Divine truth. Their team ruined everything on purpose. Masculine finally comes forward with the goddamn truth. Fired. Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Everybody about to realize Wood Drake abandoned the dove on purpose. Surrender. I can release my need to control. All right. Surrender. Taurus. Brown-eyed boy is finally surrendering and telling the truth. Karma begins. Wheel turns today. Capricorn, Aquarius. Your German ancestor is pissed. You better surrender. You too, love. Gemini. Finally surrendering to the fact they totally lied about them this whole time. Divine truth. Capricorn, Pisces, Leo. Masculine surrendered. They get justice with their dream girl and dolphin friend. Pisces. They finally surrendered. Coming to Healdville immediately. The wheel turns. And finally, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay. Now, right when I went to hit the mouse, I accidentally hit this, and these all just like popped up. Popcorn might mean something. Forgiveness. Okay, it goes down to forgive. Scorpio. No need to worry. They forgive you. Virgo. Forgiveness and clarity with the Empress. All right. And final message. If you resonate with Kelly or any of this message, what's the final message? Final message for Kelly. Whoa. I trust my intuition and my inner wisdom is my guide. I keep itching it's like right below the armpit, like right here might mean something. All right, there's your message. Who's next? You're next, dear. Who are you? Are you ready? Somebody might see a flag. Adam. If you resonate with the name Adam, here's your message. Let's type in Adam. Adam, you go down to add. I have to delete letters off the end. It's AD. Aries, Aquarius. Drug-addicted deadbeat is making poor choices again and again and again. This one finishes her tasks quickly and efficiently. Thank Goddess she's not cursed with the dreaded ADHD. Aries, Taurus. Can't ignore the obvious anymore. They're a drug addict, user, and cheater. Just got dumped. Yo, Emperor. Time for another grand adventure with a knockout. Ooh la la. New mission begins. Truth. Soul shock. Liar took advantage of her financially, sexually, physically, emotionally. They believe her. All right. What animal does Spirit want to show? Adam or AD? Adam or AD? Adam or AD? Message for... Okay. All right. Ego landed there. Phoenix. And then my computer just turned off. So from now on, we're just getting the card messages. Phoenix. And then Eagle landed right on top of this deck. So I'm going to take the card on the top. Eagle. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. All right. What's the message from Divine Feminine Showgirls? If you resonate with Adam or Ad. Freedom. We have somebody here who's free from narcissist abuse. All right, the little white dove stands for narcissist abuse for me. What's the key word that Spirit wants to show Adam or Ad? Adam or Ad? Adam or Ad? Okay. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I hear Patience by Guns N' Roses. And then the wheel turns. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Somebody might be dyslexic. So I'm kind of dyslexic. When you find out, if you're my age, I'm 50, and I got a later in life autism diagnosis, and I'm kind of dyslexic, and I have struggled my whole life thinking this is how everybody else is. And I realized later in life that I have been trying harder. And so when we get later in life diagnoses, it might be mind-blowing. And I see the Empress card in my Edgar Allan Poe deck. This is the Empress, and she's standing with, I don't know where my Poe deck even is, now that I think about it. I haven't seen it in forever. She is the Empress. Edgar Allan Poe might mean something. And she's standing with a miniature version of her. It looks exactly like her, but smaller. So when you get a diagnosis, or when you may have had trauma from your childhood, anything like that, when you go on the awakening and the cleanse, when you go on the twin flame journey, it's a solo mission so you can heal that inner child within. So that's what Spirit is showing me. All right? So as an adult, when you find out these things about yourself, then you kind of like give your little self an emotional hug. And you become the parent to your little self, for lack of a better way to say it. You may have had really supportive parents, or you may have had really unsupportive parents. But you are stepping into the protector of your own inner child. And once you understand that, all that clench on your heart lessens. And that's the first step of finding the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is self-love. It's the Holy Grail. And it begins with loving your inner child that often was very, very traumatized. And if you get a later in life diagnosis of anything, it's time to hug your inner child who struggled through all of this without any sort of help. Okay? So a lot of times people can say, for example, for me, I live with my ex. My ex lives in the basement of the house. And my daughter and I live on the upstairs of the house. This situation is not good for everyone involved. My ex has a real big problem telling the truth, and it's very, very traumatic. I've had advice from people who say, well, just go get an apartment. Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't the cheater. I wasn't the liar. I have had sex with one person in the past 17 years. My husband. I don't cheat. I have never cheated on a partner ever. I have been cheated on. I'm loyal as fuck. So why do I have to leave my house, my garden, my studio, which I'm on the mortgage too? This is my house. And go live in some shitty ass apartment? I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. And the troll downstairs won't fucking leave. All right? So, people who don't understand my situation is, my ex has been in charge of the finances. He works in banking. He's good at numbers. I am not good at numbers. And it's not just, Molly, you need to try harder. No, I have like a mental block. People with dyslexia will understand. So my ex knows that I need help. I need someone to count the beans. I need someone to pay the bills. I need someone to do the finances. And this dude has taken advantage of me. The whole time he was living downstairs, he was lying to our face. I asked him, are you dating anyone? No. The whole time he was fucking some other chick. And then he'd come home from fucking her and come into our house and go in the kitchen and eat the good food I just made. Look me in the eye and tell me he's not fucking anyone. He did that for a year to me. A year straight, where I asked him several times, what are you doing? Where are you? He fleeced the fuck out of me. He's still doing it. He knows I'm scared to call the police because when my other ex beat me up, I called the police. This was many years ago. And it took forever for them to come. And then they came. And it was Derek Chauvin from the precinct over. I said, what took so long? I had a black eye. I had gotten beat up. I called the police and they sent the devil. He said, we had more important things to do. We had to come from the next precinct over. And then he began to laugh at me and torment me, this cop, this pig cop. Now, if you don't know, Derek Chauvin is the cop who killed George Floyd. A sadist. I used to work at a shelter. The shelter would have to call the police every now and then. That dude would come out to the shelter. He was a total fucking dick. That sadist cop fed off my pain and fear of just getting beaten up. And he stood in my house and ridiculed me. So bad that the next day I called the Minneapolis police and left a complaint about him. So I am terrified to call the police, and these dudes know it. So it's not just that easy for me. A spectrum-y woman whose dad used to help her with all the finances, but now my dad is dead. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I've been getting taken advantage of. I just found out, me and my daughter, my son too later, but me and my daughter just found out, run you over with a Mack truck. He got a girlfriend that he's had for the past year. He's been coming home with a dirty dick and looking right at me and eating the food I just made. He's been playing everybody. He came home once. We're texting him, where are you? No reply. Ghosts us for a couple of days. I'm like, it's my car. Yeah, that's my car that you're rolling around on. Is my car in an impound lot? Like, are you in jail? Are you okay? He just ghosts us. I hear sirens outside. Finally, he comes home after a couple of days. Many hours later, we get, I'm fine. He comes home with a drawing on his arm that looked like a tattoo. Strutting around the house. Just got fucking laid. Yeah, strutting around the house. In front of his own daughter and his wife. We're still legally married, but believe me, we are not together anymore. I will never, ever, ever get back together with this dude. Ever. He got a drawing on his arm. I said, did you get a tattoo? Oh, no. Yeah, the dumb broad he's fucking, that's her kid drew on his arm. He told us this broad that he's fucking knows that he's been lying to his family for an entire year. He's walking around the kitchen and his own daughter is looking at the drawing on his arm that somebody that we have no idea who the fuck this chick is, that her kid drew on my daughter's dad's arm. And the whole time, my daughter's dad was ghosting his own fucking daughter. But has no problem walking around the house with a drawing of some other broad's kid on his arm in front of his own daughter. This is the dude where I had to tell my daughter, yeah, it's Father's Day. Your dad isn't answering his phone. I don't know where he is, honey. He was out for, this is what he told us. He was out for brunch with his friends. I think he was probably out with his girlfriend instead of his own fucking daughter. Ghosting his daughter and the mother of his child. He saunders in, okay, saunder might mean something. He saunders in later in the day, takes my daughter to a grocery store, and then says, I did something with her. He brought her to a grocery store. He was out to brunch with somebody else that's not his kid on Father's Day and ghosts his own daughter. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get away from. But he keeps taking advantage of me, so I'm stuck. Now he tells me when he comes home, if you talk, I'll leave and I'll never come back. Then he takes off. He says, I don't need to tell you where I am. And then he spends all the money. He takes all my money. Yeah, it ain't easy being kind of dyslexic. And you don't have your daddy to help you no more. All right, there's the message. Never forget, envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And I'm looking for someone to help me. I've been looking for a really long time. I just found out that my ex went around and told everybody that I decided to be a lesbian, which is completely untrue. When people say, oh, what happened? Why did you and Molly break up? No, I didn't decide to be a lesbian. He decided to be a big cheater. I had a whole smear campaign done on me. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of what this dude has done to me. There's a whole bunch of dark, sadistic stuff too. So if you're in a is this a simulation? No, darling, this is absolutely real. If you're in a similar situation, your guides are trying their hardest to get the wheel to turn for you. Whoever is cock blocking the wheel turning for you is going to pay back every penny they've siphoned off all your hard work. I have been working on my channel for so many years now, and I have a hacker. I'm trying to manifest a new beginning for me and my children so I can stop getting taken advantage of emotionally, physically, sexually. And I have a hacker who's too busy editing out my teeth and making me look like I only got 2 front teeth so I can't get away from my abuser. Every day I ask the universe to expose who this hacker is so my life can move forward. Because I did all the work, 100% of the work. 100%. I did all of the work of my channel completely alone, all by myself with dyslexia. Yeah. What did that dumbass hoe bitch do for her collective? Jack shit. Exactly. All right, there's the message.